on, guys? This is Coach India, aka Coach Blue, originally from Washington, D.C. I'm here to bring y'all an entire series that's going to tap into some information that most traders don't even talk about. And the reason why I decided to do that is because what I realize is that a lot of people say 99% of traders aren't successful. It's not that they don't know how to trade, it's that they haven't mastered the psychology to be successful. So I'm going to give you those tools because that's what you're going to need to go to the next level. Just the life of an entrepreneur, I guess. So I'm back with another episode, and today we're going to talk about flexibility. Okay, so when we talk about flexibility, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to stick to my plan and I can adjust and things of that nature, but let's really dive into that, because a lot of times we'll set plans in our lives, and most of the time our plans never go as planned. And I know most of y'all can agree to that. So I like to look at the concept that it's our idea, but it's always God's plan. And so what that means is that you don't have control only on the things that you can control. So you have to be able to move. So when it comes to trading, you have to have that flexibility as well. So a lot of times, like when you're thinking about trading, you look at the charts and you say, all right, this looks like a good buy setup. This looks like a good sell setup. That's cool. But if it doesn't turn out that way, you have to be able to adjust and pivot. And so in order to master that and to really be able to pivot, you have to master three things. And that first thing is being patient. So being patient is easier said than done, to be honest. When I think about patience, sometimes I'm actually more patient with other people than I am with myself. And so what I'm encouraging you to do is be more patient with yourself. So when you're looking at the charts, allow the setup to come into full fruition. Don't be anxious. Just allow it to come to you. Because what you'll see is that you have control over the moves that you make versus you moving on what you're seeing. So if you see a big red candle or a big green candle, it's okay. Let your setups come into play. You'll be fine. All right. So the second thing is execution. All right. So you can have your plans, but if you don't execute, it doesn't mean anything. All right. So what does that mean? Everybody's strategy in trading is different. And that's fine. But are you sticking to your rules? Your rules will actually put you in position to be successful long term. So what'll happen is people might be on a winning streak or they might be on a losing streak. And their emotions are heightened. And then at that point, they lose sight of their strategy. And that's not good for anybody. Okay? So make sure that you execute with the strategy that you already have in plan. And if you're new, keep your strategy in front of you. It's not expected for you to master all of that at once. Okay? Take your time, go through your steps, and execute. And the last thing is arrogance. And I want to dive into this one because it's easy to become arrogant as a trader, especially when you're on a winning streak. You're like, oh yeah, this a buy or this a sell. You don't know what it's going to be. The market is going to do what it wants, when it wants. So don't think you know what's going to happen. Let it come to you. Because the moment you start thinking that, that's when you're going to start to lose. I guarantee you that. So be humble. Let the market come to you. Let the setups come to you. And I promise you, you'll be fine. And so I want you all to really master those three things, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to put you ahead of most traders. A lot of times when traders are in the market, they have the perfect strategy, they have the perfect entry, but they haven't mastered those three things: patience, execution, and basically keeping their arrogance at a low level. Okay? So hone in on that, because that's what's going to really elevate your trading skills. Now, if there's anything else that's bothering you when it comes to especially the arrogance piece, how do you fix it? Just pretty much hit your goal and call it a day. Don't be greedy. Don't say, okay, I made 500 a day in 2 minutes. Now let me keep going. No, make your money, get out the market. You stick to those and you'll be just fine. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 5, flexibility. Remain flexible, because it will save you from a long-term perspective. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification button, and I'll catch you guys on episode 6. Peace.